Hello and welcome to another video. Um, I kind of want to preface this by I don't I don't advertise in my like comment section or anything like the same thing. I kind of like to keep it to details about the video instead of like straight up being like follow, like, subscribe. You know, here's my other socials. So I think in the beginning I'll just be like, remember to subscribe. Whatever. Either way. You can subscribe if you want, like and comment, and that'd be appreciated. In this video, I'm going over Idle Recruiter. Now, you can see my hourly's at 2.4. I'm at 26 mil total, and um, so it's been going for a bit over 2 hours, or not 2 hours, 10 hours. I haven't been attacked since 10 hours ago, so it works out pretty well. Basically, Idle Recruiter is your recruiter percentage times the hours that it's been going multiplied by your KP. So that's how that comes in. Um, there is a few things to look out for when you're trying to benefit from an idle recruiter. And this is if you spend any gold, then it cancels. Now, if you're just going to collect it straight off the bat, you're at like the highest KP you're gonna be at. It doesn't matter. But what a lot of people do, or I should say at the very least, what I do in the morning, is I won't collect my IL recruiter. I'll take the surrounding cities and then I will collect it because it scales up if you don't cap it. Um, So it'll scale up with your KP. And so instead of collecting like 26.5, I could potentially collect, if I jumped to like 2.5 mil, I could collect like 40, 50 mil troops instead. Um, but the things you gotta watch out for is, again, you can't spend gold. You can't change your gear, any of your gear, which is a bit an issue for me because I'm in cautious gear for my defense. I don't think anyone's gonna try sniping me in 80s, so it probably will work out. Um, but again, like my troop count's 480 and this is only 26, so it's not gonna change my troop percentage by a ton. So I might just jump up to maybe 2 mil, 1.75, and then collect it. I won't do that on video. I might take like one city on video just to kind of show you guys. Um, yeah, so get that going that way. Um, so yeah, can't spend gold, can't change gear, and you can't respec. So you can't go into your skills and press the reset button for 50 gems here. You also can't put any new points into recruiter. So if you level up during the process of taking cities, then you can't put points into recruiter. So you gotta watch out for that. Um, there's like gray areas, uncertain if upgrading Templars messes with it. Um, so yeah, those are the four things, um, or I guess the three definite things. So changing gear, spending gold, respec, or putting points into recruiter, just in general. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is show you guys. Now I don't really want to multi-scout, and this is the reason. I'm probably gonna attack Lord Boba Fett. Don't want to let him know I'm online. Now if he's looking around, you'll notice that I'm taking these guys' cities, these four here. Um, but either way, I don't want to give him like further notification. So if I see a small cluster that only one guy owns and he doesn't have many cities nearby, I will simply just scout these four cities, and then from there I will take them. So I wish it was a faster process. And you see like I'm tapping on it to do it, but sometimes it doesn't work. So there's like a bit of a lag for that button. It doesn't always work. So yeah, I should have brought my full stacks and just start with the 83. But either way, you can see 26.6. If I take this city, it should go up a little bit. I might just take a couple so it's more prevalent. Unless I somehow like capped it already, then this should, should work. I don't know where I would have capped it, but 26.6, and then it goes up to 28. See? And then if I take an 80, so now I just gained like 2 mil troops. Granted, probably lost 2 mil troops. No, I lost like one, but it's basically like taking cities without losing troops, assuming your troop count is high enough. So it's kind of cool. Saves you troops, earns you troops. Um, there is so it was at 28.1. Now it's at 30.2. So it scales up, you can see, with the cities that you take. I'm just gonna bring those back for now, and I'll end the video after a small discussion. I also want to note, um, I wanted some people will leave it for days, and like if you don't want to be as active in the season, then you want to obviously make sure you're in full recruiter gear. As you can see, I also don't have the slots for a lot of the new items. I got a couple of them, like I got this and this, all these from expeditions, because you can see I've been saving on my chests for a chest opening video, and I'll be buying some um, I'll be buying some loot crates as well. The new item, loot crates. Uh, and I'm gonna try to have a giveaway. Um, I'm not gonna do, if I can help it, I'll say, I'm not gonna do a code that everyone can get. I want a code that only one person can get, or maybe two, if I'm allowed to, because I think it's all part of the competition. It's a fun way. Like I like winning or losing, and I don't like tying with everyone. So I think it's just a fun part of it. But what I'm gonna do is throw all my crates, all these like basic shitty crates, and then the big loot crates, which the loot crates are I'm talking about. These ones, the one for 11,500. I'm gonna buy either 10 or 20 of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them all, and the I'm gonna have you guys guess how many legendaries and mythical items. So, of course, this is a mythical item. This is legendary. I'm sure you guys know that. I'm not trying to speak to you like a baby, but just so you know, just to specify. And so you're gonna guess how many legendaries and mythical items there are. And then I um, and this is assuming the devs like respond to me on, I did get in contact with them, but assuming they respond to me on Monday and hopefully give me a code. Hopefully I'm able to specify what I want for the code. I don't think I can give Stardust, but I would like 1,000 gem code, or not gem, sapphire, 1,000 sapphire code, or like a 500 with 2 chests, or maybe just a mighty chest. That'd be all right too. Um, so yeah, I'll see what I can do for that, and then what I'm gonna do, have you guys guess legendary and mythic amount, and then if anyone ties for the legendary amount, the amount of legendaries, then I'll look to see how close the two or three people that tied are for the mythic amount. So hopefully there's not like a double tie. From there, I don't know what I would do. It would be very difficult to keep track of how many um, epic items I get because I'm sure it'll be like in the hundreds. Oh, maybe not hundreds, but I'm sure I will get like upwards of 70 epic items. Um, so it'll be hard to like keep track past there. So hopefully between legendaries and mythical items, I can determine a winner. Um, if I'm able to get like 2 codes, that would simplify it. Um, because then I can just give it to the 2 people that were closest, you know. Um, so yeah, um, I do want to preface, or I don't even know if preface is the right word, but I do want to say, in lower leagues, what you can do with this strategy um, is I was actually thinking about it. Some people would just stay at like level 1 and just like collect their daily um, calendar and send out expeditions, and then of course in recruiter gear, and then just never collect the recruiter bonus throughout the whole season, and then like last day, especially down in like bronze and silver where it takes nothing to go up, then last day you can scale up and still make like top 6%. Um, Granted, you have like half decent gear, but I was actually thinking, at least once you get to gold, since you can literally just stay in your main and attack temples, um, it would probably be worth like just doing a temple game and jumping to like 60, 70 while staying at level 1. And you could either even like do a temple game for days, like if it's profitable enough for you, depending on really your surrounding opponents. And you could jump to like level 50, 60, put if your base gear is decent enough, let's say you're like a diamond player, you drop down, or a usual plat player and you drop down to gold. If your base gear is decent enough, or maybe you could put points on other stuff, you could put most of your points into recruiter and just like hold a recruiter temple yourself. And then at the last day, when your recruiter bonus is just astronomical, then you could jump up. Like, but you want to put points into your recruiter like first day, and then stop because obviously if you put points into your recruiter, then it'll cancel your bonus. Like you won't be able to scale it up anymore. Um, so that's something to look out for. Yeah, I think that covers everything. You kind of can just change it to whatever suits you for this. But yeah, thanks for watching. I kind of rambled on for a little bit, but hopefully that covers everything. If I didn't cover anything, please reach out or put it in comments, and I'll just highlight that comment for people to read. Thanks again.